If you're looking for professional day trading education and high-level trade analysis and dissection, you've come to the right place. My name is Pat Mitchell. I have been a professional trader for the past 11 years, and I'm here to do exactly that. Give you high-level professional day trading education, all here for free on YouTube and on X. And today we're going to be discussing a couple of trades that I took. Actually, I guess you could basically classify it as 3 trades. And within these 3 trades, it was an extremely nice day. So let's get into these charts and let me explain. I hope you all had a wonderful day. I know that certainly we did. And now that we're into the charts, let's get into it. So first trade that we had here, these levels, first and foremost, these levels that you see are placed prior to the market open, 30 minutes prior to the market open at the very least. I go over these, and these are our set trade plans. We're always prepared. That's why you see a certain level of consistency on this channel. It's definitely unparalleled because we are prepared. These are the trades that we are going to take, and we do not deviate. So one of the important things to point out, and if you look to this left blue chart, upper chart up here, this is the daily chart of SPY. And on this chart, you're going to notice that we've ground up. We're at highs. We opened above trend, so this pink trend line, as well as the previous close. Q's, I want to point out, is the same, is very high up, but Q's did not open and gap up above trend. I've spoken about this in length on my channel about in order for us to, in order for us to really get rolling to the upside on the day, we need to gap up. Both SPY and Qs need to gap up over that trend line, pull back, test it, and then it goes. Okay. So we only got 50% of the way there. And what happened was SPY gapped up. So because it is extended to the upside, I don't necessarily want to go long, but that's what the strategy dictates. This is where a lot of new traders get it twisted. They pick and choose. They may have a strategy, but they don't work their strategy. And they don't work it. That's why they don't see the consistency or the results that they should, because they still pick and choose. They dictate what trades they take. That is incorrect. You do not dictate what trades you take. Your strategy does. So even though I don't want to take this long, and you might be asking, well, why don't you want to take that long? Well, look at the daily chart. We're super extended. We should be hunting for a short, right? Which I did later on, and that was the big trade. But on this trade here, market opens up. So market opens up, it washes into the first level of support, which is the previous close. So that's the previous close on the daily. Execute, pops up, pay ourselves. So that's the first set of entries you see. And then you can see it fails. That was completely expected. I must have mentioned that 20 times prior to it happening. I said the odds dictate that this will drive down into the support of that trend. It has to test that trend. That's what these do. And when you have the knowledge and experience that I do, I've been doing this over a decade, right? So I know what works and what doesn't at this point. Well, you fucking should after 10 years. If you don't, you need to get some help. So comes into that trend, execute that beautiful, beautiful entry, and just worked it all the way up back into my target, all the way up into these highs. And that was it. This trade was a 100% trade and resulted in $3,103 in profits, all within the first hour of the market open. Exactly 1 hour. So then let's move on to Qs. So like I said at the beginning of this, and this is why it's important to, if you're watching these trade recaps, to pay attention to what I'm saying throughout them, because I mentioned that SPY gapped up over trend, gapped over that trend, so we can look for that long. Because Qs didn't, and it is below resistance, we want to hunt for that resistance trade right there. So this trade took a little while to come in, but I worked into this position with a pressure trade, meaning large size. This is a pressure trade. It's going to take a while to come in, and I'm prepared for that. And the reason why I can say that as well, that I know that this is going to take a while to come in, because this is a transitionary market. Okay. When we grind up like this, we're at highs. It's transitionary. It will piss around. And I said all morning, once this starts coming, we're going to see speed to the downside. And that's what happened. We got that speed to the downside, executed coming into this level, continued to manage it all the way up, just keeping my premium, my average cost within about 10 cents of dips from highs to lows of the range on the stock. Whenever it moves, I want to keep my premium within about 10 cents. And that's exactly what I did. And I was able to accumulate a really nice size position. And I worked this thing all the way down. Absolutely fantastic trade, resulting in over $16,000 in profits in a very short amount of time. And this is what is possible when you dedicate yourself to something. You don't just go half-assed. You're not just in it with dipping your toes into it. You see a lot of people that get involved with trading that treat it as a hobby. If you treat it like a hobby, you might as well just fucking throw your money away. You'll never make it. You'll have short-term success, sure. And that's what's really deceptive. And by short-term success, you can do really well for a year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe a little bit more. But long-term, consistently, no. Unless you get very serious about this, that's it, that's all. So if you are serious about this and you're spinning your wheels, you still haven't quite figured it out. Why not, instead of wasting your money on these positions, why not put your money into education and work with someone that can actually get you there and actually gives a shit if you get there, which are two very special and rare qualities. So come to tricktrades.com. If not, that's fine. Continue to enjoy my free stuff, but you do have to like and you do have to subscribe to these videos and this channel. I think that's only a fair trade-off. Just keep in mind, not just watching my YouTube channel, but any free YouTube videos, it will just take you longer. So if you feel like you have all the time in the world to reach and achieve your day trading goals, by all means, just continue on with the free stuff. That's why it's there. And if not, come to tricktrades.com. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Adios.